What's going on, my American family? Let me ask you something. If wages haven't kept up with rent, groceries, healthcare, or childcare, how exactly are people supposed to budget better? That's why basic income proposals keep coming up in local, state, and federal public office. Not because they're radical, but because something has to give as this affordability crisis becomes unsustainable and economically dangerous. And let's be clear, this isn't about whether America can afford solutions. The United States is one of the wealthiest nations in human history. We spend close to $1 trillion a year on the military, and the Pentagon still can't fully account for huge portions of its assets when audited. We lose hundreds of billions of dollars every year in uncollected taxes, with a disproportionate share coming from the very top of the income scale. And we spend over $100 billion annually subsidizing corporations, many of them already highly profitable. So the issue isn't capacity, it's priorities. When too many households are one emergency away from collapse, consumer demand weakens, debt explodes, and recessions get deeper. That's not compassion, that's macroeconomics, and we've already seen versions of this work. The Alaska Permanent Fund has paid residents yearly cash dividends for decades. People didn't stop working. Inflation didn't spiral. Economic stress went down. Across the country, cities and states have run guaranteed income pilots with similar results. People stay employed, handle emergencies, and stabilize their lives. This isn't about replacing work. It's about building a floor under demand in an affordability crisis. And every time this comes up, someone says, creating more money just causes inflation. That's outdated thinking. Recent inflation didn't come from people buying groceries. It came from the byproducts of corporately consolidated markets and unmitigated pricing power. A modest, tax-funded basic income doesn't flood the economy with new money. It recirculates money already in the system, where it's actually needed. People don't hoard it. They spend it locally, on rent, food, transportation, and childcare. That's stabilization, not inflation. AmeriCANS believe an economy can't survive if most people can't afford to live in it. AmeriCONS believe scarcity for the many is just the cost of comfort for the few. So, which one are you? Are you an American or an AmeriCon? Like, comment, share, and subscribe.